I am a sucker for animals, so pretty much anytime there's a need, I've surpassed my cat limit. My cat limit was 2 when my husband and I got married, and we are now at 4. All of my animals come from different rescue situations. My kids make fun of me. I do travel with a can of cat food in my car, just in case. I have such a passion for animals just because they are truly better than us. They always see the positive in us.
We want to create a world where the life of every companion animal matters. And how we accomplish that is through our mission statement. And that is to increase humanity's capacity to care for its companion animals. The last word in there that's really, really important is the word its, because that is an intentional transfer of ownership to where the problem belongs. The problem does not belong to animal shelters. The problem belongs to society and humanity. We're here to help facilitate and create solutions, but we've got to all do this together.
If you believe in something strongly enough, you can do anything. Do I have time necessarily for this? Do I have capacity in terms of, my talent? Absolutely not. I don't. But you make time for what's important. You figure it out. I think for me, initially I was really nervous, really self-conscious about how I would appear, or, I put on 20 pounds. How am I going to look in this dance costume? Those sorts of things. But I think, again, it doesn't matter. When it all boils down to it, it's really about why am I here? It's not about me. It's about increasing the capacity of humanity. And so I think when we think about what increasing capacity for humanity, I'm part of humanity. And so what I'm doing here is really doing my part. How do I help make the world a better place?
One of our core values is to change lives. And it's not just about the animals. It's about people in a community and creating a vibrant, pet-loving community. And you just watch people's faces light up when they talk about their pets. You can see the impact they have on them, whether it's their mental health, their physical health, just their energy level. It's pretty easy to be passionate about this work.
On my worst day, my animals are there. Oh my God, I'm gonna tear up. On my worst day, my animals are there more than anybody else can be. Sometimes the fact that they don't speak to you is maybe a good thing, but they always know what I need. I feel like my animals are always there, like always looking for a snuggle, always coming to comfort me and when I'm having a bad day.
Dancing a Paso Samba, Lisa and Jay.
You can have a sound of 1,000 voices calling your name. You can have the light of the world blind you, bathe you in grace. But I don't see so easily what you hold in your hands. 'Cause castles crumble, kingdoms fall and turn into sand. You can be an angel of mercy or give in to hate. You can try to fight it just like every other careless mistake. How do you justify? I'm mystified by the ways of your heart. With a million lies, the truth will rise to tear you apart. Oh, no one gets out alive.
Wow, Lisa, that was an intense routine. I love that song, and I never would have thought to do a samba paso fusion. So awesome choreography, Jay. You should be like really impressed and proud. Like that was awesome. I have a lot of notes. So your lift, your entrance, and your exit was seamless. Lifts and tricks are some of the hardest things that you can do in ballroom, and it's all about how you prepare into and out of. So you did a lot of work on that, on your connections, and it was awesome. I also really loved your intensity with each other. You had a great connection throughout your entire dance, and it really, really showed how much fun you were having. And I just have to say thank you for being such a great advocate for those who can't speak for themselves.
Wonderful. Wonderful. I just want to speak on behalf of the class. Thank you for bringing puppies tonight. Thank you. I love my girl. I have her tattoo, or her name tattooed to me. So yes, I love the puppies here. I felt the intensity. Every time you go on stage, you create a character, and you had it from the minute you walked on to the minute you stopped. So thank you for not only committing, but allowing the audience into your performance. You looked at us. You made sure that we were involved in it. It was lovely. So thank you so much.
Lisa, you love animals so much. How did it feel to be able to do this in their honor?
It was amazing. I think, again, just, the generosity of the community has been just astounding. I think beyond that, just having the awareness and being able to have a place to showcase this. So thank you all. It was really amazing, and we appreciate you all showing up for us.
Lisa and Jay. And Lisa's campaign was focused on legacy, and you can see here on the screens some stories about legacy, people who love their pets. And as we look at these two shining gold mirror balls, legacy comes to mind of the late, great Jim Rivet, who in 2014 raised $200,000 when this event supported the American Red Cross. Sadly, we lost him to suicide in 2018, but wherever there's darkness, there's always light. And that's where this next legacy story comes from, because little Jimmy came into our lives. So let's welcome out Jim Rivet's husband, Pete, and little Jimmy. First of all, Pete danced last year. He was one of our dancers last year for the Canary Fund. How did Jimmy come to be in your life, Pete?
Well, in 2014, Jim had experienced a major depressive episode, and when he was struggling, several times I would tell him, why don't we get a dog? A dog would get you out of the house. It would help you connect with other people, would give some structure to your day. And he always said that, it just wasn't the right time. There was just too much going on. Well, after he passed away, we found a letter from him that he wrote about a year before he died. And in the letter, I think he just had a certain clarity about some things that he wanted to say to people. And at the end of the letter, he said he had a list of things that I should give to people in case something were to happen. And the last thing on the letter was, please get a puppy and name him Jimmy. So this is Jimmy. And and so all the things that I was hoping a dog would do for him, he really, Jimmy did this for me, because when you're going through a a grief journey like that, especially after a tragedy like a suicide. It's hard to get up some mornings. So he really helped me, and I'm so grateful for Happily Ever After and everything they're doing.
We are as well. We love little Jimmy. Can you give Uncle Sean a kiss? I wouldn't kiss me either. Pete and little Jimmy.